guys, so I just wanted to make a quick video about the science program that we used last year. We used Elemental Science. It is a classical science curriculum, and we used Biology for the grammar stage for 2nd grade, and then we used Biology for the logic stage for 6th and 8th. And I think it is just a great, wonderful curriculum and would definitely recommend it to anybody looking for a classical science curriculum. So the things that I really loved about it was how this program kind of allows for the students to be more independent. I like how it is all set up, how everything's broken down, all of the units are broken down. I felt that my girls were able to retain so much of what they learned. So that is big for me. I love it. Also, I like how it is all planned out, and I'm going to show you what a schedule looks like and what a lesson plan looks like. It was just so easy for me to just set this up each day and get to work on science. First of all, I'm going to show you the extra books that you get. I got the ebooks, by the way, just because it was cheaper, and then that way I could print out the pages that I needed when I needed it. And that really helps out when using this for multiple students. So for the logic stage, which I used for, like I said, 6th and 8th grade, I got DK Encyclopedia of Nature, and then also the Kingfisher Science Encyclopedia. And there were some other books that they recommended I get, but I didn't need them. I didn't think I would, and it turned out I really didn't. So I got all of my science books on Amazon for super cheap, by the way. You can get great used books. You can see these are in like great condition. And like this is like a really expensive book, and I think I got it for like $10. This one I got for like $8. Some of them I got for $4. So as you can see, it's pretty cheap to get these books through Amazon used. For the grammar stage, it was recommended that we get Janice Van Cleve's Biology for Every Kid, and this is where you find all of the experiments and demonstrations. There's instructions, what should happen and why it happened, all laid out there for you. Very informative. And then we got DK First Human Body Encyclopedia for the human body unit. The Life of Plants, Plant Parts for the Plants unit. Kingfisher's First Encyclopedia of Animals, and we also got a DK Encyclopedia of Animals. Both of these books were recommended. I wasn't sure which one my daughter was going to use, so I went ahead and got them both because I got them like really cheap. She ended up using this one more, and I think I would recommend this one for 1st and 2nd grade, and then I would recommend this one more for 3rd and 4th, just to let you all know. Okay. And so now what I want to do is just show you a typical schedule and let you know how long it took for my daughters to complete the work that they had to do, so you can get an idea of how it would fit into your day. So for the grammar stage, and these are both the plants unit that I'm showing you. You can also, let me just say really quick before I forget, you can go online on their website and check out samples of the different programs that they have. And it's a great website with a lot of information for you to help you make a decision on which one to use. So they offer a 2-day and a 5-day schedule, but really this is very flexible. If you only do science like once a day, or if you happen to do science like 3 days or 4 days, you can definitely switch all this up to make it work for your schedule, make it work for you guys. So there's a lot of reading, and they write a narration page. Every week there's a scientific demonstration or experiment. Every unit there is a unit project that they work on. They do definitions, memory work, which is there is, let me see, at the end of the week there is a quiz to take just to see what they learned and have them talk about like the most interesting thing they learned that week. Also, if you choose to do the 5-day-a-week schedule, you'll notice that there's some extra projects to do. These are like arts and crafts projects or things like hands-on activities just to kind of dive in deeper about what they're learning. And they're a lot of fun, but it does take a little more time, so you definitely want to save those for days that you have more time to work on science. And then if you have Netflix like I do, I used to look up shows or movies that correlated with what they were working on that week, and then kind of fit those into the schedule as well. So a typical day for a 5-day schedule would take about 30 to 45 minutes depending on how focused she was on her work. Like if she really focused on getting it done, she would get it done quicker. A 2-day schedule would take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to complete for my daughter. This varies with each kid. So, and then this is what a lesson plan looks like. They give you the supply list and what the purpose of the demonstration or experiment is, and then you find the instructions and explanation like I showed you in the Janice Van Cleve's Biology for Every Kid book. And then they have a Take It Further section, which is just like, sometimes it's like an extra reading or an extra project, or just like something to kind of dig in a little deeper about what they're learning. Here's the reading assignments. See, this is one of the books that we didn't get, and we really didn't need it. So Usborne Science Encyclopedia, we used the plant parts book, and it worked out just fine. And so what they do is they do their reading assignment, and then here's discussion questions for you to ask them when they're done, and then they write out their narration after that. Now, this page is supposed to be like a bunch of different activities and extra information. What I did was I just copied and pasted what was there that I was going to use, like the projects I was going to use, and like this is the unit-long project, and I'd copy and paste that to a blank page and print that out so I could save a little bit on ink. You know, it wasn't stuff I was going to use, so why print it out? Okay, so that is the basic schedule and lesson plan for the grammar stage. Now here's the logic stage. Logic stage, there's more research to it, more kind of putting it together, information from, how would you say, analyzing the information, and writing reports and outlines and stuff like that. So they do definitions every week. Again, you have your 2-day and your 5-day schedule. Every week they do definitions, an experiment or a demonstration. Once in a while they will not have an experiment or a demonstration, but you can do some other activity if you choose to. They enter dates onto a timeline of things that happened in the history of science. Then they have the reading assignment right here. They do a sketch every week, and a sketch is just like a picture, and they kind of label it. I let them use the books to help label the sketches, but you could choose to have them do the reading and then do the sketch from memory if you want. And then there's, they do an outline, and I had them use, it's basically just taking notes, and I had them use the Cornell method of note-taking to get this done, which is you just split your paper up into 3 sections if you haven't seen it before, and one side is cues, and then one side is the notes, and then the bottom is the summary. And if you don't know much about the Cornell note system, just look it up online, and you can find a bunch of samples and people telling you how to get it done. Here's the supply list. Again, the supplies needed for these experiments and projects for these are very easy to come by. It's usually stuff you already have in your house. So, and then the 5-day week schedule, the difference is there's extra want more activities and stuff, and they write like a written report each week, and that's just because they're supposed to have a little more time for a 5-day a week schedule than they would for a 2-day a week schedule. So for them, a typical 5-day a week schedule would be, let me see, they usually took anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to complete what they needed to do, depending on what they had going on that day. And then a 2-day a week schedule would take anywhere from an hour to sometimes an hour and a half if the experiment was kind of long. So it all, like I said, it depends on your child, it depends on if they're focused, it depends on how fast they work, and it depends on what you got going on that week. Also, I forgot to mention, they do not take, in the logic stage, they don't take a quiz each week. They take a unit test at the end of each unit. So I would have them, like the last week of the unit, take day 4 to study their outlines and their definitions and all that to prepare for the test for day 5. So that's it. As you can see, it's very well planned out. Makes it easier when you're preparing for science for the day. One less thing you have to worry about. So we loved this curriculum, had a great experience with it. My 6th and 8th grader did do really good with it. They really enjoyed it. My 2nd grader, she did a good job. She got all the work done. She learned a lot. She got great grades. However, she said she was just a little bit bored with the grammar stage, so I'm hoping that she'll enjoy the logic stage a little bit more. But next year, that's the only reason why next year she's going to try something different. I found a great book, and I'm all about trying new things. I love to try new things if they look like fun. So she's going to do unit studies, science unit studies for homeschoolers and teachers. I talked about it in my 3rd grade curriculum video if you want to check that out. So other than that, if you have any questions about this curriculum, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.